Right, today's a bit of a different video, and we're at 720p I'm afraid, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's watch strap time. You can see that that's worn. So what you do is you go on eBay, and you, on Amazon, and you buy a lovely new watch strap for like £7, and this one's quite good. That black, I'm not sure if it's anodized, I don't know what it is. It's not spray paint, I know that. That's lasted longer than other watches that I've had from sort of people like Casio and things like that. So in the kit you get the pin removal and manipulation tool, if you can see. So that's going to focus. Are you going to focus? Probably not. No, that's not good. On one end you've got like a forked part. That's for manipulating the pins that actually go into the watch. And then the other end is like a punch. And what that's used for is adjusting the length of the strap by pushing the pins out. Okay, so, and you also get two watch strap pins, because over time these pins are going to wear, so if you use the original ones you may get issues. So first thing to do is to remove, it's hard to actually get that in there. These are sprung loaded on the ends, these pins, on both ends, so what you need to do is you just need to push them in and then pop them out. But it's a case of trying to get it to do it on getting, you've got a small little hole. Yeah, oh yep, that's the first one. Okay, so as you can see on that pin, if you can, hopefully you can, it's quite worn. Okay, so that's one out. Once you've got one out, you can get to the strap a bit better. Well, the other side of the strap, and just, that's it, brilliant. Okay, so there we have the Samsung watch and the old pins and the old strap. So let's just confirm it's okay, let's just confirm it's the same. Yeah, exactly the same. So we're going to use this one as the guide for the length. If I can get this protective. Well, I don't need to take that off yet. Okay, right. So let's line these up so I can see how many pins I have to take out. So we get the punch end, and it looks like we need okay, so how many have we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to take out, yeah, you do need to take this off to get to the pins. So let's just pull this off. Sorry about the light, I've only got one light and it's sort of over there. There's no light on the other side. Okay, so let's line all that up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need to take out. Oh, okay, so we can't take out that. So okay, so we can't take out the top of the band. You can only take out the bottom. So at the moment we've got 4, and we need to have 2. So I ideally need to take out that pin. You'll see on here, one side is actually, well, you probably can't, but one side's indented and the other side's flat. So what you need to do is you need to push through from the side that's indented, and then all that does is it pops the pin out. You pull that out and it separates. And we need 2, so I need that one to come out. Some are going to be stiffer than others. So then when I put it back in, you get your pin. Yeah, I'm not sure you can see that, but one end of the pin is slightly splayed out. There's a split in the end of the pin which causes the... Imagine that's the pin. One end has got a cut in it, so the end is slightly splayed out, and that's the end, has to be put in last. So you go in from the other end and the splayed end goes in last. So on this particular one, that's the splayed end. So we are going to go in that way, and all you need to do is just wiggle it, and that will go fairly flush. And then all you do, if it won't go in, what you can do is get a hitting tool and carefully, he says, knock it in. Let's try the handle. And you just knock it in so it's flush, so there's nothing sticking out. It might be a little bit silver where you banged it, but that should be fine. So on that side we're matching, and we need to do 3 on that side. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, so we want that one out, we want that one out as well, and then we want that one back in there. Okay, so that you can get these tools online. I've got a proper toolkit for doing this, but I can't remember where it is. Again, so just knock it in so it's flush, so it doesn't catch. And there we have our bracelet that matches the length. So all you do is you get all your other bits, put the pin back in to keep them all together. Knock that back in. So you put that to one side, put those to one side, bin those pins, put your knocking stick away. So that's the old one, and this is the new. So what you're going to want to do is line this up, and then all you've got, this will be a good opportunity to give this a bit of a clean, because it gets all sort of sweaty and salty, and it's a Samsung S3. They've just announced the new one of this, with like 3-day battery life. I think Samsung have gone a bit mental on their batteries at the moment, because the Galaxy Note 9 has just been announced, and that's got a massive battery. Because you remember the Note 7 fiasco that they had, where they basically had to recall every single Note 7 because they kept bursting into flames and blowing up. Anyway, right, okay, so we want the inside of the clasp on the inside, and then we just allocate one or locate one pin. If you've got fingernails, this will be a lot easier. Well, let's try it with a tool. This is the tricky bit, because it's under tension. What it has a tendency of wanting to do is shoot out. Come on, get now. Right, okay, so that's one side, and then we just do the other side. So it's the pin in the hole without it falling out the other side. Okay, hang on a minute. These are a slightly different design, and that's been put on the wrong way, because if you look there, or I've put it on the, oh no, I've put it on the wrong way. Okay, right. Mistake number one, as witnessed on camera. You see these, I'm not sure if you can actually pick them out, but there's slightly shinier parts on the inside. And what I've gone and done is I've put this on, but I've put it around the wrong way. So all we need to do is punch it back out. Turn it around so we've got all the shiny bits at the top. Come on, pin, where's the end? Pop that back in there. Get the universal knocking tool out. Yeah, that's flush. Put the universal knocking tool away. Right, that's better, because now that's sitting down. So we pull that over there, we pull that in there. Okay, so this is the one that might be a bit trickier. But we shall see. So we allocate or locate in one hole. Come on. Look at that. 18,164 steps. And then we try. Come on. Told you this was tricky. If you've got sausage fingers, this is going to be an absolute nightmare. That's why I think if you want to work at a jeweller's or a watch shop, you've got to have dainty little fingers. Come on. Okay, so press that. Once you've pressed this in and got it past the ridge or the end that stops it going in, it should be just a simple case of sliding it in, he says. Come on, you bitch. Come on. This is fighting me, this one, that. Come on. Right, where was I? Back onto this. Okay. So, reallocate that. So, locate that, not allocate. Push that in. Oh, yeah, we're in, yeah, lots in. Right, okay, so that's it done. Let me just do that. Come on. Come on. Give it a shake, make sure that it latches. There's two little, well, sorry, there's one indent on the side that unlocks it, which just locks, it just pushes. You can see that it just pushes the catch over that locks onto that pin, so that goes on there. That's sorted, done, job's a good one. Till next time, see you later.